Almost parting company again with Johnston Porter, but settles now, lets them go on racing, and began well. Mystical Babe, so too Dr. Schultz out there wider, French Quarter, and So Likeable going up, but Dr. Schultz is going to cross them now and go to the lead as they run up past the 1600. Dr. Schultz from Rigadig working over and gets into second ahead of So Likeable third, French Quarter on the inside of Divine Navarre. Then comes Mystical Babe from Feuding, who's back there midfield. Cochin is on the inside of Top Notch Scotch. Queen of Jerusalem settles back third to last together with Lady Chant, and about a length and a half away is Northeast Eagle at the start of the field. So they've swung down the back, go past the 1200. Dr. Schultz leads, Divine Noir going up to second. A length and a half, Rigadig is in the clear third. 2 lengths then to So Likeable from French Quarter on the inside of Mystical Babe. A length away to Cochin, Feuding, out wider Top Notch Scotch, followed then by Queen of Jerusalem, who's back there towards the end of the field with Lady Chant at a length and a half to Northeast Eagle, the last one. Approaching the half mile with Dr. Schultz narrowly in front of Divine Noir, and they lead about 2 lengths. Rigadig still in the clear third, 2 lengths to So Likeable with French Quarter. A length and a half to Mystical Babe, Cochin on the inside, Top Notch Scotch is wider out, Feuding in the centre. Queen of Jerusalem's back on the rail, third last, about 7 or 8 from the lead, and Lady Chant and Northeast Eagle are the last two. Coming up before the turn now, Dr. Schultz, a length and a half, Divine Noir. Rigadig on the outside, French Quarter back on the rail, So Likeable, Cochin out wider is Mystical Babe as they come to the turn. Queen of Jerusalem's on the fence as they straighten for home. Dr. Schultz is first to see the judge. Rigadig going up on the outside. Here's Queen of Jerusalem weaving through closer towards the rail. Queen of Jerusalem coming through with Rigadig going to the lead. Mystical Babe on the outside. Mystical Babe, Rigadig, Queen of Jerusalem, Mystical Babe. They're wide apart. Nothing in it when they'd hit the line. Queen of Jerusalem and Mystical Babe and Lady Chant making up good ground from Rigadig. So Likeable. Followed next by Northeast Eagle. Feuding out wider is Top Knot Scotch, and they're followed then at the head of the others by Cochin, and next across Divine Noir, who's pulled in about second or third last. Dr. Schultz was one of the last ones, along with French Quarter. 12 goes up. Philly. Queen of Jerusalem has got there. Number 12. Queen of Jerusalem along the inside was back about third last. Mystical Babe on the outside. Queen of Jerusalem just getting the bob in at the post in a time of 1:51.11, and it has won by a short head and a half second to third. 12, Queen of Jerusalem, riding double to Troy Turner. 11, Mystical Babe, the runner-up. Finishing nicely, Lady Chant into third placing. Rigadig has run fourth, number 3. 12, 11, 10, 3. Fifth, So Likeable, and sixth is Northeast Eagle. So Queen of Jerusalem, number 12, ridden by Troy Turner for Greg Cave. Filly is by God Has Spoken out of Always Sunday, and Mrs. R. Roberts and J. Roberts in ownership of Queen of Jerusalem. Fourth start, first win after running second last time out. Has won the photo over Mystical Babe. Clint Johnston Porter for Adam Durant. The filly is by Extravagant out of Mystically, and third to number 10, Lady Chant, Sean McGruddy for Brock Luthwaite, and fourth in number 3, Rigadig, Paul Harvey, Graham Ballantyne. Could be headed to the Oaks, Queen of Jerusalem, with that win today, saving ground close to the rail on the turn for home. And out wider was Mystical Babe, at the short head going in favour of Queen of Jerusalem. A riding double for Troy Turner. We'll head down to the mounting yard now. Here's Brittany Taylor.
Thanks. I have Greg Cave here. Queen of Jerusalem, a nice maiden win today, and Troy Turner piloting her to success. But what about the very first time Troy got aboard this horse? Tell us what he came back and said.
Yeah, he shocked me a wee bit because I threw him on as a 2-year-old and said, "You ever ride on this?" And he went out, worked it. He came back in and he said, "This thing goes right. It's an Oaks horse."
In 13 days we have the Oaks.
And that's where she's going now.
Do you think she can give it a shake?
Oh, for sure. She's just an out-and-out stayer, and she's got a little bit of turn of foot. Can finish the race off with. So, I mean, yeah, she pulls up good. That's where we're heading with her. And that was our plan all along.
Have You always seen those attributes as well. Obviously, Troy made mention of the fact she would be like an Oaks filly, but just in terms of, well, she's just walked back in, she's a monster. She's a very big horse, isn't she?
Yeah, she's still got to grow into herself a wee bit. I mean, she'll be another better horse in 6 months, but at the moment she's going good. She's done everything right. And yeah, and just in her action and everything when you ride her, she's so pleasant to ride and she just does everything right. So, I mean, yeah.
And her demeanour, just nice and relaxed, to be able to relax in the run as well.
Yeah, she is. She's relaxed, but if you give her a click up or dig up, she'll get up and travel for you. There's no worries about that. But she's just, yeah, you leave her alone, she'll just do her own thing and away you go.
13 days' time, and Oaks, how exciting. Congratulations on today's win.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
There is Greg Cave, trainer of Queen of Jerusalem, and Troy Turner was on to this horse very early, Scott, in a first feel of her, and he's been able to identify that he thought that she was indeed that Oaks type, and that's the way she heads.
Well, exactly right, Brett. The first 3 horses across the line are all 3-year-old fillies that might head that way. Troy Turner rode one yesterday called Feels Danish, who heads to the Oaks, and you'd say off that effort, Queen of Jerusalem probably goes to the same path, Troy.
Yeah, I suppose she's got there now, so fortnight away, I suppose you have a crack at it.
Put the writing on the wall last start, and even the first up run at 60 to 1 was a ripper.
Yeah, she's Greg's give her a bit of time, and she's probably going to be a better horse next time in. You know, she's still growing, but the Oaks is around the corner, so you got to give it a go.
I suppose you're looking at the Oaks field, and probably one thing that a lot of them don't have is a bit of a turn of foot at the end of that race, but she probably is the difference.
Yeah, she probably wasn't ridden correctly today, but I sort of forced my hand to sort of take the shortcuts, but she'd like to sort of work into it a bit before the corner. Would have probably been an easier win for her.
Greg was saying really early days, as a 2-year-old, you identified that she'd make a nice horse.
Yeah, she always gives me a good feel, but she's obviously going to take time, you know, but it's good that she's got across the line.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Troy Turner and Greg Cave, they combine with the 12 Queen of Jerusalem, who takes out the Amelia Park Maiden, but is on to much bigger things next start with the WA Oaks in 13 days' time. That's the 4th at Ascot, our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience. It's off to Singapore.
Listen to what the flower people say. Listen, it's getting